The teaching method in a learning environment on the Moodle platform has been developing at КузGТУ since 2014. The purpose of using e-learning and distance learning technologies at the university is to increase the efficiency and quality of provided education, to intensify the learning process, and to provide students with the opportunity to master educational programs, regardless of their location and time to access electronic resources. Educational institutions in Russia are adopting online learning and information systems at a rapid pace, with 65% of higher education institutions identifying online learning as a critical part of their long-term strategy. The introduction of e-learning in Russia is associated with the implementation of e-learning technologies in the educational process, the formation of global environment for intercultural and interdisciplinary integration that forms the basis of the informative society. The aim of our research work was to investigate the level of e-learning implementation in КузGТУ and to check students' attitude towards e-courses. We are students of КузGТУ. We study at Information Technologies and Engineering department. During the third term, we had 9 electronic courses, and for analysis we choose only 2 of them, because most courses had similar structure and contains only an introductory module, which is made automatically by the system. The first course is English for Information Technologies, the 3rd semester. The course author is Larionova Yulia Sергеевна. The course is based on a semester basis. It includes 4 modules, each is designed for studying the same amount. The second course is System Theory and System Analysis, the 3rd semester. The course author is Alexandrovich Gregorievich. This course includes 3 modules, a module with lectures and 2 modules with laboratory works. The analysis was carried out on the criteria given on the screen. Let us have a look at the results of courses analysis. The name of both courses is fully consistent with the subject of the course. Both courses contain the teacher's contacts. There is also a link to the teacher's profile on the КузGТУ portal. Both courses do not contain the main illustration and promo video. The foreign language course is divided into thematic modules, each of which is separated from each other and is designed to work for a month. The course of System Theory and System Analysis is divided by the type of work in the course. It has modules for lectures and modules for laboratory works. A foreign language course contains many different elements for working with the course: guidelines, textbooks, documents, links, videos and tests. The course of System Theory and System Analysis contains only materials in the form of PDF and documents, which is not enough to fulfill the analysis criterion. To communicate with classmates and exchange works, there is a forum in both courses. Both courses do not have questionnaires and do not contain game elements. In conclusion, we can say that the foreign language course meets 5 criteria out of 9, and the System Theory course 4 out of 9. Despite the fact that both courses meet the criteria almost equally, the lack of content in the System Theory course makes it impossible for a student to work independently and do self-assessment, but the foreign language course allows to do it. We consider that using the e-learning system on the Moodle platform at КузGТУ allows solving the following tasks: to adapt all courses for mobile platforms, to motivate students to study by using modern methods and tools, to implement the principle of customization when a student has his own characteristics, strengths and weaknesses. It should be emphasized that the usage of the electronic educational environment at КузGТУ gives the student the opportunity to integrate into the modern learning process, regularly receive necessary knowledge at a time convenient for a student and in a convenient place, and form skills of self-educational activity. It is enough to have a modern gadget with internet access and an electronic course of a discipline that helps organize students' independent work both in and out of the classroom. The advantages of organizing independent work in Moodle from the point of view of the student are presented on the screen. We organized and conducted a survey among students of different groups of КузGTУ for the period since September to December 2019 in order to determine their attitude to working in the Moodle system. The survey involved 119 students who answered 5 questions. Let us have a look at the results of the survey. The first question was, do you work in Moodle? And the second question was, how often do you work in Moodle? The third question was, is it convenient for you to work in an electronic environment? And the fourth question was, what part of the disciplines of your training has an organized electronic course? The last question was, are you interested in the development of Moodle platform at КузGTУ? Thus, e-learning plays an important role in the educational system of КузGТУ, despite the small number of disciplines that have an organized electronic course. In conclusion, we want to say that with the help of a learning system, we are in lifelong learning process of studying many subjects, and therefore a learning system should be developing and improving further on.